هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم
Aladdin, motherfucker!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that is long in the making after it originally got hacked and deleted, and it was such a banger, it had like 10,000 views, and it's how to get a strike, a consistent strike on Wii Sports Bowling. My best is 68 strikes in a row. That's 5 perfect games and a little bit into the 6th game. So I didn't quite get 6, but that's 68 strikes in a row with this technique. So, and I have close to 80 perfect games in my lifetime on Wii Sports Bowling. So I believe that I am the right person to give these instructions and tell you how to do it. I know this game is old, but Nintendo Switch Sports is coming out and bowling is in it. I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same as Wii Sports, but here's how you do it. So here's how I'm going to show you where the position is. Alright, where the position is. But the main thing is you have to put your character to lefty. Change it from righty to lefty. It's way better, especially with this technique, and it just works. All my characters are lefty. I got 68 strikes in a row with lefty. All my close to 80 perfect games are with lefty characters. So that's something I missed in the 10,000 view video that people, like I was saying, it wasn't working, and then finally one guy said, wait a minute, you forgot to say that your character was lefty. So let me zoom in a little bit. And we're going to zoom in on the camera here in a second. This is where we're going to be going. We are at the first triangle. We are at the first triangle. What we want to do is move over past the first triangle. What we want to do is cut in half the third triangle with the red line. That's what we want to do. We want to cut in half this triangle. Alright, I'll show you a close-up picture of that. Hopefully that can show though, but that's our target, that's our spot that we're going to go with. So we are just a little bit, you don't want to hit the dead center of the, you should already know this for bowling, even in real life. You don't want to hit the dead center of the middle pin, you want to hit kind of the right side of it. Maybe sometimes if you're lucky you'll hit the left side of the front pin and you'll get a strike. But this is where we're going. And here's what it looks like. Alright, here's what it looks like, and then I'll show you how we do it. That was my dog that was just making noise. But that is a great strike. But everything evolves around not this triangle, not this triangle, but this triangle. Like kind of switch it up every once in a while. Maybe if it's hitting too far to the left of the front pin, go from cutting that triangle in half like that. Don't do that. Go in half, just move it over to where the full triangle is in the red square, but not directly centered in the red square. Just kind of in the red square. That would be just the slightest difference works. I'm just gonna see if that does anything. No. Okay, it gave us the strike, but definitely cutting it in half works out. Okay, now character's lefty. We got the position. Cut that triangle in half. The main thing is how you hold the controller. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hold it. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. It does matter how you angle the controller. Here's the main thing. Some people hold it like this, where it's just dead straight. There's no curve at all in it. It's just dead straight. Some people hold it like this, where it's fully to the side. It's fully to the side. So some people hold it like this, some people hold it like this. I'll meet you in the middle. This is what you want to do. Start here, where you shouldn't hold it, because if you hold it like this and you bowl, the ball's going to go dead freaking straight. That's not what we want. We want it to curve. What we want to do is just angle it at a 45-degree angle. Not 90, 45-degree angle. So let's start here. You want to go, so let me kind of, you want to go 45-degree. Here's how it looks like if you're bowling. You don't want to go like that, not that 45-degree. You want to go that way, to the left. So now we have how you hold the remote. It's very, very important how you hold the remote. So here's, I'm on a 2 right now, but that is a beautiful strike. That's exactly where you want it. Cut it right down the middle, 45-degree angle. All right, next thing, stance. You start off like this, okay? Right hand, right arm, L, okay? Let me get a little closer. Right arm's in an L. You're holding it hit with your left hand. Notice how it's just instinct holding this at a 45-degree angle. Arms like this, like this. That's how you hold it, okay? All right, so I'll do it in full force. Okay, this is where you want to release it. You release the B button up here, not here, not here. Release. Okay, I released a little bit too early because I would release right here. Release. Release the B button right here. Keep that 45-degree angle, release the B button right there. Alright? So you want to go back, keep the 45-degree, go back, release. And it's very, very important that your arm is out. Your arm has got to be out. Not this, definitely not this. This is where you want to release. When you release that B button, this is where your arm should be. Trust me, it has to be like that. And so that's how the arms go. Okay? Now, literally, but all you're doing is probably just instinct, is stepping, start stepping with that left leg as you're coming down past, okay? Actually, my right leg doesn't even come off the ground. So all I'm doing is just step. So when I say step, that means I literally step. My foot went forward and hit the ground because I know you can't see my foot. Step, release, bam. That's it, 45 degrees. But the reason that the ball curves is because of two things. It's 45 degree and you're releasing out here and you're releasing the ball high. You're not releasing it low. You're not releasing the B button. What I mean by releasing the ball is just literally taking your finger off the B button. Okay? So you got to release the B button up here. High. That's what people don't understand. Release it high. Don't release it down here. Don't release it down here. Release the B button up here with your arm like that. Plain and simple. Here's something you can do. If you really want to make it curve, you go over to the side like this. You line it up with this oval, right? You see this oval right here? This is a whole nother tutorial on a whole nother day. Okay, you get that oval in the middle, and then you kind of just hold it 90 degrees like that. Hold it 90 degrees like this. Just flick your wrist, and yeah, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. That's just called like the super flick or whatever. All right, 45 degrees. You know, you can do it, and you can just like, you can do it, and you'll get to the point where you won't even have to look. Like you can do it blindfolded. This controller's snaking me a little bit. Very low.
People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. must merely make a start. Savannah,
Oh, wait, no.
I'm coming home.
I went from cutting it in half to just putting the third triangle all the way into the red line. Red square.
The beauty of the world. Savannah,
If it's not curving like you want it
let's all
to,
take a roll.
change up the lineup. Change up the lineup just a little bit, you know. This is the lineup. This. That's what I mean by lineup. Change it up a little bit. Woo! That 8-pin snake. The thing with this technique too is that the 8-pin will snake you many times.
Birds have just
So
begun.
watch. If it happens
We will
right
always
here,
take
that will be literally the end of the video because that's a great example.
the land. Let's go back to when we were young.
Whoo!
For the animals we stand.
Got lucky there.
Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land.
All right,
Savannah,
one more.
I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be
No, we're not doing anything fancy for the final one.
the beauty
Okay.
of the world.
The controller is doing its thing again, and it's on the last one. Oh my god.
Savannah,
Oh my god, don't do this. My controller. Okay.
we'll never be
Okay.
alone.
I'm gonna
Savannah,
grip myself a little bit.
the beauty of
Oh my god.
Savannah. Let's all take a roll.
Yeah! Damn controller, suck it! That's hopefully you have a good controller so that doesn't happen, but if it does happen, literally just hold down the B button, wait for your character to bring it all the way up, and then redo everything. Alright, there's a tutorial plus a perfect game. What else do you want? I don't know. I was doing this technique while with a friggin' jacked up controller while teaching that technique. I literally don't know what other proof I need to tell you that this technique works. You just gotta give it some practice. It's not gonna work right off the bat. Make sure your motion sensor, bar, whatever you call it, is in a good spot. Nice and high, about chest level with you, and you're good. We almost screwed up, but thank God I held on to that B button. Thank God. That's how I would have been doing restarting. So, all right. Pointy. There we go. All right, everybody. God bless. Peace out.
Aladdin, motherfucker!